guys, on today's episode, we're going to talk about debts and how to prove they don't belong to you. Now, this could be handy because maybe you're dealing with some pesky debt collectors or you have some negative items on your credit report that's currently holding your credit score back. But what if I told you that the debt doesn't even belong to you? We all know that mistakes happen, especially when paperwork is involved and when your name is tied to an incorrect debt. Well, we all know how frustrating that process can be to go ahead and get that account removed. So let's find out exactly how to prove the debt doesn't even belong to you. You may be wondering, does a debt collector even have to show proof of the debt? Well, the answer is yes. If you ask a debt collector, they must show proof. It's important to know what's on your credit history, especially when it comes to disputing a debt that doesn't belong to you in the first place. This way, when collectors start calling, you already know from the get-go that they're calling the wrong person. You can also invest in credit monitoring to get a copy of your credit reports from the 3 major credit bureaus. You can check the link in the description below for Identity IQ, which is the one that I personally use and recommend to every single one of my clients, especially when coming through the program. Now, if you're not sure if the debt belongs to you or the amount or other facts related to the collection are incorrect, you can ask for proof. You can request a debt validation letter if someone calls you about a debt or sends you a bill without any documentation at all whatsoever. The collecting creditor has 5 days from the first point of contact to provide you a debt validation letter, and according to the CFPB, entities attempting to collect the debt must provide you with certain information, which includes things like the name, amounts owed, a notice of your rights, including the fact that you can actually dispute this account. So what do you do if the debt is not yours? Well, like I said, you dispute it. You have actually 30 days to take action on a debt validation letter. And if you do not take action within those 30 days, well, the creditor can then assume that the debt is valid and they can move forward with trying to collect on it. But remember, you can dispute the debt in writing, or if you're not sure about the debt, ask in writing for the name, address, or the original creditor. You can also use the option if you believe the debt is yours, but would rather negotiate with the original creditor, like I always recommend for any payment or settlement. How can you actually prove a debt is not yours with a verification letter? Well, when disputing a debt through a debt verification letter, you're asking the creditor or the collector to provide additional information that verifies the debt is accurate and does belong to you. You can request this from the collection agency or the creditor to provide you with documentation that at some point you owe the debt, such as the contract you signed, how much you owed, and the last outstanding action on the debt, and what authority does the collection agency has, such as license in your state, for example. You can also notify the credit bureaus. If a company cannot provide you with the verification of a debt, it legally cannot continue to try collecting from you. It must also ask the credit bureaus to remove any negative reports related to that collection. You can definitely notify the credit bureaus and ask them to investigate the account if you like. And if the company does not remove it from the report, then they're obviously in violation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. This is where my team and I can definitely help you with this. We do this for our clients every single day. So please do not ignore the issues on your credit report. I know it may seem like a long, frustrating process just to bring your credit report accurately, but you definitely have rights. And anything that appears on your credit report can be disputed under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And if you haven't taken a look at your credit reports recently, then please give us a call for the free credit evaluation, because there may be information reporting on there that you're not even aware of. And maybe the payment history is reporting incorrectly, or there's a collection that you actually never opened or doesn't even belong to you in the first place, as we're discussing here before. So with that being said, guys, take advantage of the free credit evaluation. My team and I are definitely looking forward to speaking to each and every one of you guys to show you how we can take your credit score to the next level. With that being said, guys, I hope you liked the information on this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with family and friends, and on to the next episode on Keeping It Real with Credit. Peace.